Incoming freshman Mary Healy is 2,851 miles from home, but her decision to venture from California to NC State was the right one for her.
I've always been super independent. Like, I'm middle child, only girl, so you can guess that I've always just been following everybody around, but kind of making my own adventure.
The opposite hitter just recently got to campus and has used open gym as a means to figure out a couple of things, playing on the collegiate level and blending in with the Wolfpack.
And everybody's just been so welcoming. So I knew, like, from the first lift that it wasn't going to be something that I should be nervous about. Obviously, I was nervous in the sense that I cared how I did, and I wanted to make a good first impression. But I knew that there weren't any expectations and that everybody had gone through the same thing as a freshman.
But not every freshman volleyball player has gone through what Healy has. A few weeks after arriving on campus, Mary was on her way to Hungary to compete in the Youth Girls World Championship, playing for Canada's under-19 national development team.
International volleyball is a completely different game.
It's something Wolfpack head coach Luca Slabe has experienced at the highest level, winning Olympic gold as an assistant for the U.S. women's team in 2021.
When I started my process talking to Luca, at that point I had known that I was going to be training with Canada, and so I knew that I wanted to be an international volleyball player. And obviously Luca, with all of his international experience, it was obvious the opportunity that was given to me to be able to play under him.
How Mary Healy landed this opportunity with Team Canada is an interesting story within itself.
So my mom grew up in Toronto, born and raised, so that was kind of my birthright to have a citizenship. So I have a dual citizenship, so like passports and everything, I have both.
And in December of 2021, while living in California, her mom registered Mary for a clinic with Canada's National Excellence Program.
So she said, "Hey Mary, you want to go up to Vancouver for a day and just try out for something?" And I was like, "Sure." I didn't know it was a tryout. I thought I was just playing volleyball. I think that actually worked in my favor. So I was just myself, I was loose, I was excited to play, having fun.
Her success in the tryout led to an invitation, but it would take a major commitment for the rising high school senior from California.
This is going to be moving to Vancouver for 4 months. I said, sorry, but I don't know how realistic that is for me. Like, I got a whole life here. That's just something that I've never seen happen or even heard about. So after about 2 days of thinking about it, I thought I could actually do this. Like, yes, I would have to miss my senior year of volleyball. Yes, I'd have to miss my first semester of senior year with homecoming and everything. But I thought, like, if I don't do this, I'm going to regret it for the rest of my life. And who knows the type of opportunities this is going to bring me.
This past May, Healy was the top attacker for Team Canada in the Pan Am Cup in Puerto Rico. Now it's on to the World Championships, where they will face Brazil and Italy. From the path of Volleyball Canada to NC State, Mary Healy is not the first.
I actually found that out when we were running laps, our aerobic exercises, on the little hallway, and I looked over at the museum and I saw a Canadian jersey, and I turned and I said, "That's not me." And so I did a little bit of research, and her name's Megan, and she's a setter, and I almost wanted to, like, email her, follow her on Instagram or something like that.
Megan Sear wrapped up her NC State career in 2012 and played 86 international matches for Canada's senior national team.
It's inspiring to see that somebody else has gone through the same thing, living here and also trying to be an international volleyball player, and she made it all the way. So it's kind of, right now she's kind of my idol, my role model, that I kind of want to reach her success.